We are live, I think. Yes, we are live and on location with Animal Crossing. It's Sunday, so yeah, doing some Animal Crossing. Gonna buy some turnips. Still need to check out Reds over in Pretoria since we didn't do that yesterday. Yeah, no island visit today, but otherwise should be fairly average day. And I just want to confirm that my chat is working. I'm having a bit of Twitch weirdness this morning, but let's hop right into some Animal Crossing. And yeah. Trantor, April 25th, 9:07. Let's get started. Okay. So we're going to start with our standard runnable town. And then decide where we're going to be buying turnips today. First of all, quickly check. Anyone new? No. So we need to start getting these villagers moving out so we can start getting new villagers again. What do we got in the mail? Ammonite. Triceratops torso. And a dinosaur egg. Ooh. 5 p.m. April 26th. Ooh, that's tomorrow. Okay, that actually is going to work out decently. Yeah, so we had Wendell yesterday. So yeah, sale Monday, 5 p.m. So we're going to go a little later than normal on Animal Crossing, just to make it past 5. I mean, well, I say later than normal. Later than... We often do only go, like... We often go past 5 regardless, so... And then today he's selling weight bench and HRA loves my house. Awesome. And it was wallpaper, right? So nothing I'm going to be needing, but... Kitty stereo? What was the kitty thing I needed? I don't think it was a stereo, was it? Kitty... No, a kitty table. I'll still buy this, or dig this up just to sell it or whatever, but... Yeah, it's in D3. D3. Oh, that's the, 4-section one. Okay. We do need to be extra on the lookout because I missed 2 fossils yesterday that are still out and about somewhere. But otherwise, well, even then, it doesn't matter a big deal if we miss them again. Just so we're still gonna be kind of rushing through or run around town. Oh, weed here, but still keeping our eyes open. And such. Alright, letter to the museum. From us to you. Sending a fossil. Please identify it. Okay. Please identify it true. That's what I should have said. Hey, Punchy. That's a good word. Usual morning pep. I mean, Wouldn't exactly put it that way. Yes, I got a letter. Clothes, wait, was it clothes? This is why I shouldn't throw out the letters. Or should actually pay attention before I throw them out. Make sure I properly read it. If it's clothing, then that's actually far more interesting. But biggest thing, of course, is trying to get the balloon from it. Balloons, since we still need 2. Oh, here's the kitty stereo. Found it already. Awesome. Awesome possum. Vladimir fell asleep outside, as you do. Only got 6 bags. Doesn't really matter today. Doesn't really matter in general, but especially doesn't matter today because today is the one day of the week I'll actually withdraw money from my account in order to, you know, buy more turnips. Unless it's... It depends. If we're buying turnips here in Trantor, I'll be withdrawing money. If we're buying them in Praetoris, I'll just be using the money already sitting on the ground there. You know, works out pretty nicely. Hey, we got triple 3s on our money right now, so don't have to keep checking, hey, Pippi, for the money rock. Wait, did I share all the social medias? I didn't share on the social medias. Yeah. Okay. I don't know what that. Oh, that was a question I was answering, but I answered it. Okay. Bubbles. Bubbles. Oh, this might have been one of the ones I missed yesterday. Could very well see that being the case. Okay. Hey, Poncho. Grab life by the horns. Good stuff. Wait, life has horns? No. Yeah. Gotta... Depends on the insect. Gotta go with what works. Bubbles isn't in right now. Okay. So we're gonna keep our eyes open for her. Yeah. How's everyone doing this fine Sunday morning, or whatever time it may be in your part of the world? Big world. A lot of different times. Okay, let's check out Nooks. What do we got here? Like to sell. And, not the flame, well, not the flame umbrella. So just getting a raffle ticket. Let's check out the furniture. And clothing. Nothing, Nothing jumps out at me, but maybe something will be new. Furniture, cabana, dresser, I doubt it. No. Only cabana thing I need is the armchair. That painting, pretty sure is one I already have. Fine painting. Yes, indeedy. It's not something I needy. Pretty much we're just getting stuff for the raffle tickets here today, which is fine. Raffle is coming up soon. Cabin low table. Don't actually need any. I actually have all of the cabin series already. That's cool. A weight bench. Oh. Okay, depends on what kind of plant this is. I'm not sure. Caladium. Nope. And then next we have a wagon wheel, which pretty sure we've already got. Yeah. Wagon wheel. So nothing new on the furniture front. Doesn't look like anything new on the clothing front. Let's just sell this all back to y'all, since I just need the raffle tickets. H shape of... Okay. And then we're going to be checking out the clothing, but that doesn't look promising either. 7-ball shirt to start with does not seem... Yeah, that's not anything we need. Next is the jungle camo. Which we don't need. We need a jingle shirt. Jingle and jungle are only one letter difference, but camo and shirt are a bit more different from each other. Then next looks like the orange not pinstripe, orange tie-dye. Yeah. Orange pinstripe is the only orange shirt I still need. So I wanted to say my wires just got crossed. The next one, oh, I'm blanking on the name of the next one. Airy shirt, right? Which we already got. So nothing, doesn't look like we're actually getting anything new for our catalog here. Because then last is the flame shirt, which we've definitely got previously. So all this shopping trip was good for was the raffle tickets, which granted are important. We need to get raffle tickets until such times we've gotten all the raffle prizes. Okay. Yeah. Let's sell that all back to y'all. It'd be easier if I could just, like, buy the raffle. Just be like, you know, I'm just buying this to get the raffle tickets, so you don't actually have to give me the item. But, you know, that would kind of, you know, we're not expecting people to just be buying everything just to get the raffle tickets. We're expecting people to buy what they want and then get the raffle tickets as, like, a bonus. Nintendo did not plan for me. You know, it's pretty hard to plan for me. I'm a bit of a weird one. Okay. Checkered tile. Okay. Mosaic tile. There we go. Bought out Nooks. Let's sell that all back. Hey, 20709. 2 plus 7 equals 9. That's neat. Now let's get our money back up there. Okay. Let's go drop these raffle tickets off at home and then be back to and back to our exploration of town. Okay, we have 4 full sets. I know numbers. It's just 4 full sets of 5, which is why my brain was like, wait, what? Oh, wait, was this one still needing any? Yeah, let's fill this one up first. Wow, brain. I know it's morning, but it's the morning, but should be more on top of things already. Okay. And, yeah, let's go continue onwards with adventure and exploration and all that neat stuff. Got, what, 2 fossils so far, 3 to go. Need to find Joan. Looks like we got clothing and furniture. Exotic chair. Not new. And clothing. Red check shirt. I don't think that's new. Yeah, it's a red scale shirt that we need. So nothing new in the dump, but there rarely is. Like, other than like very early in the game where you have like almost nothing. Like, the dump I find is kind of one of the worst spots for actually getting stuff. Poncho we already talked to. Okay. Bangle around? Not in right now, okay. So Bangle and Bubbles we still have to talk to. Here's Savannah. Savannah, I can always count on you to be your homemaker. Talk to me. Yes. Okay, it is wallpaper. I don't know who was talking about clothing sizes for whatever reason, but don't worry, don't worry. Actually, I'm gonna buy it for the raffle ticket, but you know. I was gonna say my main goal with the sale is just to get the balloons, 3 balloons. That's what I'm after. Okay. Haven't seen Joan yet. Just curious what turnip prices are going to be like today. Okay, hey, copper. Any goings on? Oh, nothing. Yeah, wait, there's a sale tomorrow. There's never going to be anything going on when there's a sale tomorrow, or sale coming up, I guess. And then, otherwise, is there anything lost? They do have something lost. Let's go and claim it for ourselves. I mean, what? Fucker, you heard nothing. It's... Ooh, furniture. Cabin bed. Well, wasn't cabin the thing that I said? Yeah. Well, I still want it because it's free, but... We already have the entire cabin series, so that's nothing new for the catalog. That's fine. Sometimes that's just the way things go. This might have been one of the fossils that I missed yesterday. Definitely see that being very easy to miss one. And we're already up to 3, which bodes well. Okay. Oh. I just saw like one of these out of the kind of like just on the very edge, but I just saw like kind of like, you know, a little bit of white rubber. I thought it was Gulliver. Gulliver had washed ashore. Oh wait, I didn't see Sui, did I? Oh, this is almost certainly one of the fossils I missed yesterday. Okay, so we just have one more fossil to go and we haven't even crossed the river yet. That bodes very well for us actually getting all of them today. Oh, so she is around. Yep. What's up? Any tips? Bit of a tizzy, dig a hole, accidentally hit a rock with your shovel. Ooh, what happened next? I can. Totally. Just remember, stay away from rocks. From your rocks. Absolutely no hitting with shovels. Oh, I already know what happens when you hit the right rock with a shovel. I do that pretty much daily. And Kit right here. Yep. Oh, that's actually kind of sweet. Okay, feng shui. Any tips? Put a doll in your room. Don't ever place it facing the wall. Good stuff. It's part of feng shui. You think it's actually the doll's curse. I mean, dolls can be cursed. That is certainly a thing. Okay. Joan. This is an acre we often see Joan in, but I don't see her here today. Ooh. Yeah, final fossil. So, found all 5 fossils. Awesome. Which means that, yeah, we did find whichever 2 we missed yesterday. Okay. To finish, you know, wander around town. We need to talk to Bubbles and who's the other one? Bangle. Bubbles and Bangle, plus anyone who lives on this side of the river. Well, here's Bubbles. So then just Bangle left of the people who live on that side, the other side of the river. No shopping mall now. I'm not selling my house for a shopping mall. Like, don't get me wrong, it'd be cool to have a shopping mall, but not that cool. Everything is perfect. I love that message. Okay. Okay, on to the final quadrant. We have yet to see Joan. Oh, hey, somebody else fell asleep outside their house. Not in right now. So Goose and Bangle are both characters we still need to talk to. Hey Doc, what's up Doc? Get it? Just think what's up Doc, and, you know. Uh-huh. And Nibbles. Doc and Nibbles make good neighbors, I think. Okay. Oh? Ah, yes. Tom Nook's having a sale, yes. Tom Nook's having a sale tomorrow. Which is awesome. Oh, and here's my glowing spot. Awesome possum. Let's continue onwards and forwards we go. There's Cupcake. Oh. Must start sleeping better. I mean, mustn't we all start sleeping better? Okay. Oh, and there's Goose. So now it's just of the people whose house we've been by, it's just Bangle that we haven't talked to yet. Not really. I mean, you like what you like. I'm not a big fan of muscle cramps, though. Personally. Just hanging. Okay. Like a star. Okay. I am the cat's meow, aren't I? Oh, here's Joan. Hey, Squirrel, welcome in. How's it going? How are you doing? I know already. What are Nate's eyebrows? They're green. 110. Okay. That's from like weeks ago, that's 72. So they're 110 here. Oh, I didn't actually make it visible. Yeah, so they're 110 here, so then we'll still with that price, I'm guessing, hoping we'll get a better price over in Pretoris, but yeah, like a bird splatter on his face. I mean, you never know. You never know. Okay, so at this point, Bangle's the only one we haven't. Oh, here's Bangle. Did she just teleport through that sign? Or is that just my imagination? Okay, so we've talked to everyone. Awesome. go send out our mail. Yeah, so what have you been up to today? How's your day been treating you? Mail more, mail more, mail all the letters. If we don't mail all the letters, well, I mean, what else will we do with them? Eat them? That'd just be silly. Okay. And then... let's sell this random junk I got in my inventory. Drop off my... like to sell... no, not the fishing rod. Need the fishing rod. Sell the random junk. Drop everything off at home. Deposit all my money, go to Praetoris. And then, yeah. We're at 9:36 at the moment. Just throwing out your schedule for next 2 weeks. 2 games this week, so you're flying through your list. Good stuff. Which 2 games do you beat this week? Or was Sonic this week? My sense of time is all messed up. I think that was this week. Yeah. Trespasser and Sonic. Okay, yes. Okay, so those were both this week. Okay. Yes, because I knew you had beaten both of those just recently. I just wasn't sure of the exact timeline of anything. Okay, let's head over to Praetoris. And see how things go there. Taking a trip. Yes. Onward to Praetoris. Okay. And going back to playing AC on Fridays. Days all blurred to one for you too, yeah. Yep, it's like... basically, stuff is divided up into 2 periods, or 3 periods. Stuff that happened in the past, stuff that is currently happening, and stuff that hasn't happened yet. Even though sometimes blur together. Do enough time travel and... not in Animal Crossing, of course, but in real life, I do time travel. No. So what other games are you going to be working on other than Animal Crossing? Going to continue on with more Sonic games? Because there is a lot of them. Okay. I plan to eventually get back to playing through Sonic games once I'm able to get Sonic the Hedgehog 3. That one doesn't have as many re-releases as the other ones, though, so my options are a bit more limited with that one. But yeah. so we need to find Joe. Oh, we also... Red is in town. So we need to check what he's selling. And, yeah. Well, play more Sonic, but someone requested Golden Axe, so that'll be your Wednesday game. Oh, nice. Yeah, I've never played Golden Axe, but I have, of course, heard of it. Something I may give a try to someday. Okay, what do we got here? Bad plaid? Nope. Dice shirt. Nope. Still nothing new. Let's just right away, because we're going to be going to Nooks right away. Let's just open our items list already. Let's also put that money actually in our wallet. Okay, and let's see what we've got here today. Firstly, I'd like to sell these 2 pieces of clothing I just picked up. Whole 190 bells. Every little bit counts. This is not a flame umbrella. Very disappointed in you, Nook. Very disappointed. Okay. Doesn't look like anything particularly promising, but let's check it all out. Furniture. Mochi pestle. Nope, not new. Try Golden Axe the other day, it's pretty good. You gotta ride fire-breathing dragons. I mean, that right there is a solid, okay, this is not new. Solid, advertisement for it. And a regal armoire. No, just need a regal chair. Which we get from Red, who is in town here somewhere today, so... Mayhaps, an executive toy. Nope. Need some exotic stuff, but nothing executive. A standing stone. What is it standing for? Nope. Don't need anything standing. Need a Starman. But nothing standing. And a righty desk. Nope. Don't need that. Need a rubber tree if you got one. Okay, so nothing new on there. Doesn't look like there will be anything new on the clothing. But let's check it out. So to start with, a green tie-dye. Which, no. Only green shirt we need is a green bar shirt. Next is, I think, the Daisy shirt. Which, if so, we don't need it. Correct. Next is the, desert camo, which we do not need. We needed a desert shirt, but not desert camo. Next is the 4-ball shirt, which we do not need. And then, well, didn't mean to try it on, but whatever. And the last one is the Gumdrop shirt, which, yeah, we don't need either. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. And we do have room for it yet. Yeah, Gumdrop shirt. So, nothing new at this Nooks either. That's fine, that's just the way it goes some days. I just sell everything I just bought. Honestly, that's how it goes most days right now. Nothing new at the Nooks, but you get raffle tickets, which are important, and there's always the chance of something new, at least until you get everything. So, we need to check as often as we can. And obviously for clothing, once we hit summer, which will be in another, I don't know, month or so until we hit summer, that'll definitely help with some new clothing again for at least a little bit. Once all this summer clothing is on sale, or not just on sale, but just is appearing regularly. And then after that, once we go through all that, we'll have to wait till fall for all the fall clothing. And then we should have all the major seasonal stuff, and it's just more about just getting the more rare stuff. And that's gonna be, you know, its own level of trickiness, but we'll figure it out one bit at a time. Okay. Okay. Down here. Let's just click this all back. Awesome. Got my 3 full sets and 1 partial set, as I do. It's a shame, like, you know, buying out everything doesn't give you, like, an even number of sets or whatever. Like, it should be, like, 2 more things you can get raffle tickets for. So it can be 4 full sets instead of, like, a partial. But, you know, it is what it is. Okay, so now I need to find Joan along with Red. Red, of course, we can just get his location from the from Copper, but we need to find Joan, so we're gonna just do a complete sweep of the town until we find her. And if we find her first, then we will go talk. Oh, that's April 22nd. We already. That was a pitfall. So nothing necessary there. Been a while since I did a full sweep of this town. Just had to look at my map to remind myself of the exact path I take. Okay. To make sure I don't miss anything. Check over here. Okay. Done this quadrant, which is also granted, I think the biggest quadrant. Seen Joan in this acre before. not there now. Okay. Oh, you know, when you brought up a golden axe, I should also made it... I don't have my golden axe on me right now, but I should have made a joke with the fact that I have golden axe in this game. Yeah. That's a problem with comedy, when you think of the joke, like, 10 minutes later. Okay. Well, might as well find out where red is. And if they have anything lost here. D2. D2, the Mighty Ducks. Okay. And anything lost? No. D2 is right there. Okay. So once we find Joan, if we find her first, we can just make a beeline for D2. Otherwise, yeah. Let's see now. Oh, here's Joan. Here we go. Okay, what are you selling for? Yeah, I don't need the explanation. I just need another price. 107. So slightly better than Enchantor. But not a big difference, so yeah. But we are going to buy them here, so good to know. Not quite yet, though. So we'll be buying turnips here in Pretoris. Okay, let's quickly go over... Oh, hey, Alfonso. You're here to buy from Red as well? Carrot chat. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what Red's got. Furniture. Hopefully some stuff I need. Okay. A Black Knight. I feel like I got that already, yes. Got that on the island. This is a red this is a red item. Piece of furniture, so you know, if it weren't for me doing the island stuff, you know, this would be the way to get it. Sandbag. Nope. Don't need that. So I think we're getting another red visit where... Vaulting Horse, where we don't actually buy anything. Yeah. Seriously, Red, how... Hey, Red, you gotta get stuff I actually need if you want to sell. Like, there's a ton of stuff I need, like, that I'll get from you. Super Toilet, Tympano Drum... Like... Scary Painting... Gotta up your game there, Red. Gotta up your game. Okay. Well, that is a shame. But it is what it is. Okay, let's drop these raffle tickets. Hey, QJ, welcome in. How's it going? How are you doing? Let's just put these raffle tickets down over here for now. Just make sure I don't forget. And then, let's go buy a ton of turnips. Okay, now to find Joan again, though. Getting your weekly Sunday morning AC fix. Nice, nice. Time to spend a decent chunk of this money on turnips so we can get even more money. We have 2 hours, so should be able to get a lot of turnips purchased in that time. And yeah. That's the way. We do it. Just need to actually find Joan. That's the problem. Every time, like, talk to her, you have to go and leave the acre. You have to then go find her again. But, you know, it is what it is. Okay. And it's how we get richer. I do wish, though, that there was a way of just being like, hey, Copper, can you just tell us where Joan is? Like, with, like, other visitors and such. But sadly, it is not the case. Lobo's still sleeping. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, no. Saw some movement down there. I thought it was Joan. Twas not, but that's okay. We'll find her yet. She can't hide forever. Or can she? Don't know that Joan can even be in the Wishing Well Acre. I don't know for sure that you can't, but I feel like it's probably unlikely. Museum could go either way. Well, the ocean is definitely a strong contender. Pretty sure I've seen her by Lost and Found at some point, but yeah, because I know there's certain acres that she can't be in. I think. And any given time, there will be acres she seems to have a preference for. That of course varies from town to town. I need to check. That section. Okay. So she's up in this quadrant somewhere. We already explored the other one, all the other 3 quadrants. Oh, 1 second. There we go. Just had a pop up on my computer saying that my one software is up to date. It's like, yeah, thanks. It's the software that I use to be able to use my PS3 controller for computer games, and every day, you know, it gives me that message saying that it's up to date. And it's like, I use it, you know, I've only used that software like the one point when I was playing like, you know, a couple streams, because when I was playing Lego Batman 3 and such. And otherwise I have Joan. Did we miss Joan somehow? Puns and Stars RPG for BTS, very nice. What do you think? Hopefully enjoyed it. What? Where? We missed Joan somehow? Oh. Let's see. Want to read the rule set now? It looks interesting. Yeah, it's definitely a fun one. It's a fairly simple rule set mostly, other than a few more complex things like the grenade rules, which, yeah. There's also a few rules that I've realized we've been kind of doing wrong, but we'll have to decide if we're going to be changing them to be more accurate or sticking with what we've been doing. Did I maybe not explore one of these acres fully? Okay, let's start from the top. Since I apparently missed Joan somehow. Okay. If any of you saw where Joan was, like, feel free to let me know so I don't have to go do a complete runaround of town again. If I would just happen to, like, run past and just not notice her or something, which is definitely possible. At times I can miss the obvious. Okay, or if there's maybe an acre that I just didn't fully search or something. I'm not sure. Maybe she was like behind a building when I ran past, so then didn't see her because of that. There's definitely a lot of possibilities. If you were Joan, where would you be? Or maybe if she was in an acre with like cliff or river, and she went up or down a cliff or across the river. So she was like on one side when I was on the other side, and then switch sides. That's, I guess, definitely a possibility. I don't... Okay. So that was another full sweep of this quadrant. Nothing. On to quadrant 2. Wait. Oh no, it's just Maple. Just Maple. Here she is. Okay. Newer one, she's always in the same spots. Yeah, so she is hiding on me behind the museum. So that definitely explains why. The only reason I even noticed her was because when I was running by, I could feel something in my way. Type thing. And I was like, oh, there's, you know, there's someone or something. There's someone back there. Could have just been a regular villager, but I'm like, there's someone back there. And sure enough, that's where she was. So 1 second, I'm just gonna quickly, I think there's a bit of an audio. The audio's a little off, I think. Nora, when she's always in the same spots, Nora behind the museum. Yeah, I've never actually seen her behind the museum like this. That was a bit of a new one for me. Actually, I'll deal with this. Okay. By 100. Okay. Yeah. So this is... We want to get at least 4 of these, like, full inventory of money buys. So this is... Because that's... Full inventory of money is... a little over 500,000. So... By doing full inventory of money 4 times, that's a little over 2 million bells, which is kind of what we want to be spending each Sunday if possible. And we might go higher than that. We'll see how long that takes us and what time we're at and such. But yeah. As we slowly... Now, this week, because of the fact that there's not a big difference between my 2 towns, so like it's 107 here, it's 110 in the other town, that's only a 3 bell difference. Now, obviously, that's going to make a bigger difference at the higher ones, because like if we get a price spike during the week here, 107 times 8 would be 856. Price spike in Trantor would be 880, which, you know, it's not too much of a difference, but it is still a difference. And yeah. Meanwhile, Yeah. But it means also it's not as big a deal, like, if we do get a price spike here first, it's not a super big deal or anything. Because it's not like, oh, we're... You know, yeah, we'd make more price spike in transfer, but not so much more that it would, like, really bother me at all. I mean, even, like, with bigger price differences, like, when it comes to price spikes, I go with, you know, I would go even with a smaller one, the lower one, if I get one first, just because it's, you don't know if you're getting a price spike in both towns. So as soon as you get a price spike in either town, you go for that one. It's only if you get price spikes in both towns the same day, or you're like, okay, then you actually choose which one is better. And if you don't get a price spike on either by Saturday, you just sell on Saturday to whichever one is more. Preferably still at a profit, but even if it's not a profit, like, you know, slight loss is better than losing everything. Okay. Yeah. And eventually, when I get more towns, I could, you know, take advantage of the having multiple towns thing even more. Although you do have to be careful with that, because, like, yeah, more towns means you have more options to be like, okay, which has better prices and such, but it takes time to check the prices in each town, and then that gives you less time for actually, like, buying the turnips and such. So it is a very much give and take thing. You have to, like, you know, weigh the options. Yeah. Obviously, if I could start, like, stream earlier on Sunday, that would be go major way towards, oh. Go major way towards, giving me more time for buying turnips, but at the same time, well, at the same time, that just means I'd have to get up earlier on Sunday, which isn't exactly ideal. Especially with, the fact that Saturday I always play in the evening, at least until such time as I get all the KK Slider songs. Well, even once I have got all the KK Slider songs, like, Saturday doesn't really make sense to play at a different time, because unless I'm eventually able to, like, you know, stream full time or whatever, like, I'm generally going to be working Saturday morning and doing Star Wars RPG. I really like the time for the Star Wars RPG, so it doesn't really make sense to do a different time for Animal Crossing regardless. Okay. Yep. Yeah. And eventually we'll get all of the money we need. One step at a time. And then we retire. No. That's if we get all the money we need in real life, not in Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing money won't allow us to retire. Okay. It would be nice, though, if Animal Crossing money could be used in real life, because I definitely got a lot of it. like just video game money in general, like how much like coins I've collected in Mario games, rubies and Zelda games, whatever the money and the currency in Pokemon games is. I think it's called Pokedollars or something. You know. Okay. Although we do have to be careful with coins for Mario games, because there was, of course, that time that Toad destroyed the Mushroom Kingdom's economy, and Mushroom Kingdom coins were virtually worthless. Okay. Oh, money trees in real life. That'd be amazing. Okay. Oh, you know what I should do as well? I should actually mark down which acres I have turnips in, just so that I don't end up forgetting when I'm eventually ready to sell them. Okay. Okay. So what's everyone else up to today? Anyone doing anything fun? Interesting? Of course doing this, and then later for SubRequest Sunday I'll be playing Wind Waker. Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. So that's something that should be good. You're streaming later? Nice. What's you streaming? Also at some point today I'll be watching the final episode of Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Splatoon Sunday. Oh, nice. Nice. I have never played Splatoon. I'll have to eventually, though, because, you know, Splatoon has representation in Super Smash Bros., so eventually I'm contractually obligated to myself to play it. As I want to eventually, you know, I want to beat every game from every series that has representation in Smash Brothers. I mean, obviously, I say beat every game. Some games, obviously, I'll have to, like, you know, beat if they don't have, like, a traditional ending and such, which I believe is the case with Splatoon. I don't know, actually. Maybe there's some actual, like... Obviously, like, the main thing with Splatoon is just, you know, the online multiplayer, which isn't a thing you beat, but... I think there might be... Yeah. Including the trophies? Oh, like, series that have just trophies in Smash? I mean, eventually. First is, like, stuff that actually has character representation, but eventually, yeah, I'd like to beat everything. I mean, eventually I'd just like to beat every game in existence, but that's not actually possible. There's just too many games out there. Okay. So, you know. not going to bother picking up that orange. So we'll just have that spot. Okay, there we go. And, yeah. Yeah. For this year, my goals all included... So my goals for this year included, like, stuff for the various series that have characters in the original Smash. It's not necessarily beating all of the games in each of those series this year. Like, for Pokemon, my goal is just, like, beating the Gen 2 games this year. And even that feels like it probably won't actually happen, but we'll see how it goes. And yeah. Okay, so what acre is this? This is E5, so I want to mark that down. Probably just do it in this thing. Turnip. Let's just call that Turnip Price. Turnip Town is Pretoris. Turnip Acres E5 to start with. So we'll just mark down all the acres that I have turnips in. That way when it comes to time to sell them, it'll make it easier to just quickly go and grab them all to make sure I don't miss any. Ooh, here's Joan right here in C5. Awesome. So I'll just go grab some more money and then we can come and buy some more. Yeah. Yeah, so in the original Smash Brothers series, well, the game itself lists 10 series that have characters in it, but 2 of them, Donkey Kong and Yoshi, are spin-offs of Mario, so I just count all of those together. So pretty much for that whole franchise, because I've already beat all the main series Mario games, my goal for that series for the year is, specifically with Donkey Kong games, and I want to beat all of the Game & Watch games and like the Donkey Kong Game & Watch games and platformers this year. We'll see if that ends up happening, because most of them I have to buy, so a lot of that is dependent on my financial situation, how much I progress on that series. For, let's see, Metroid and Star Fox, both of those I want to get caught up on the series, but again, there's a lot of games that I have to buy, so it's, again, dependent on financial situation and such. Pokemon Gen 2. Kirby, I want to beat all the games released up till the year 2000, so that's everything up to Kirby 64. Earthbound, I just want to catch up on the series. That's just 2 games, so it's not too bad, but it is both ones I have to buy eventually yet, so we'll see how it goes. F-Zero, I just want to beat the next 2 games, which are Maximum Velocity and F-Zero GX, which again, currently is dependent on financial stuff, but we'll see how it goes. Did find a lot of fun games to do to Smash, yeah. Is that all the series? Mario. Oh, Zelda, I want to get caught up on the series. There's just 2 more games, like on the main games, which is Triforce Heroes and Breath of the Wild. The main issue there is because I do have Triforce Heroes, but I can't. But it's a 3DS game, which I can't currently stream. However, I might be able to get a 3DS capture card later this year, so I kind of want to hold off on that until I, you know, hold off on playing any 3DS games for the moment, or even any virtual games I have like on 3DS Virtual Console, for example, until I actually get a 3DS capture card, which is looking like it might be possible sometime later, maybe this year. I don't know exactly, actually, for sure. Loopy, one of the people that does 3DS capture cards, because so far Loopy's just been doing like, I mean, he's the only one who actually currently manufactures capture cards for 3DS. He's just been doing like original 3DS, but he's taking a break from that to look into doing specifically the new 3DS XL, and which for me, I need to get capture card for a new 2DS or new 3DS. It doesn't matter if it's XL or not, because I have a ton of digital games on my new 3DS, and you can't transfer your digital stuff from a new 3DS to a classic one, so I need it to be a new one to play all my digital games. And yeah. Hey, Axeman, welcome in. How's it going? How you doing? How much are those? The 3DS capture cards are the ones Loopy sells are 170 American, I think. I don't know how that's for the classic 3DS. I don't know how much he'll be charging for the new 3DS XL once he starts doing those. But, yeah. Was that? Oh, yes it was. Okay. So, hoping to get a new 3DS XL with capture card whenever Loopy starts selling them. But, yeah. But we'll see when that is. Okay, and you never played F-Zero or Metroid. Yeah, I've played and beaten the first two F-Zero games, so F-Zero and F-Zero X. And then for Metroid, I've played and beaten Metroid, Metroid 2, and Super Metroid. Try to get a capture 3DS? Yep, that is the plan. One of the plans for this year. Although I don't know when exactly. Because Loopy's just currently looking into manufacturing capture cards for the new 3DS XL, so I don't know how long that's going to take. Like, if that is going to be a this year thing, or if that's going to be like a next year thing. Hoping it's a this year thing, but... And I'm hoping that once it happens, I'm able to afford one right away. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. And fingers crossed that, yeah, by the end of the year I'm able to stream 3DS games, because I have a large library of 3DS games. Both some physical, mostly digital, and be able to stream them would be amazing, yeah. Because then, like, first of all, there's plenty of games that I've already beaten that would then be eligible for me for people to vote for like Sub Request Sundays or whatever, for me to work on 100%ing. But then there's a lot of series that, like, I'd be able to just continue on with right now, because, like, right now the next Metroid game I need to play is Metroid Fusion, which I do have on my 3DS. The next Zelda game I have to play is Triforce Heroes, which I have on the 3DS. The next Kirby game I have to play is Kirby Dream Land 2, which I don't think I have on 3DS, but it would be a lot cheaper to get it on the 3DS than buying the actual Game Boy cart. a lot cheaper. I was looking at that on eBay recently, and oof, that's more expensive than I was expecting. And yeah. Okay. So that would definitely be really nice. Also, I guess for some series that I don't know how interesting if they're quite as interesting to viewers, but even just for me, like the next Fluidity game is on the 3DS. I mean, second Fluidity only had 2 games. First one was on WiiWare. Second one was 3DS. Play the first one on stream, so it'd be nice to go and play the second one. Can we get another line of 3 up here? Yep. Okay. I hate when it's like this. No. Actually, wait. No, we want them like this. Don't know why it matters. It just looks neater to me. Let's grab a bit more of our money and buy some more as we work towards turnip supremacy. Okay. I mean, the nice thing with the price being a bit of a higher one, even though it means that, yeah, we're not going to be making quite as much money. Get your morning started. Okay, thanks for hanging out, and yeah, enjoy the rest of your day. What was I saying? Yeah, well, we're not going to be getting quite as much money back as we otherwise potentially could. Because obviously, like, with a spike in the town that you buy them from, it actually doesn't matter what the turnips cost. With a spike, you're getting 8 times back. So it doesn't matter, like, if it's the price is 50 or 100, like, you know, if it's 50, then you'll be getting 400 if there's a price spike. If it's 100, you'll be getting 800 if there's a price spike, right? Like, it's 8 times. But with my 2 towns, obviously, if I get a low price in one town and a higher price in the other, I can be getting a lot more money. Now, the fact that we have, you know, 107 is the price here, 110 in my other town, it's not much of a difference. But the nice thing with it being a bit of a higher one is that we do actually get it does mean like the turnips themselves will take up less space for the same cost. So we'll get, if we do get a price spike, we will still be getting like 8 times this, just it won't take quite as long as it otherwise could. Which is nice. Okay. Also, if I get a 3DS capture cards or some other series that I can, or games that I can stream that, like I have at least one Sudoku game on my 3DS, and I'd honestly really like to play some Sudoku on stream. I've been doing a lot of Sudokus off stream lately, and it's a really fun thing, and I wouldn't mind doing that on stream. But as an actual like game, not just like loading up just random Sudokus or anything. Need a bit more, because I need a bit of whatchamacallit, like, oh, let's get rid of you. Bit more, whatchamacallit to my stream. Like, not just, like, not random, but more, order. Not order exactly, organization. I don't know what the word... There's a word I'm looking for. I'm blanking on it. Okay. Let's just use up the rest of the money, and then we'll go grab some more after find Joan again. Yeah, this... Okay. More. All of the turnips, please. That's how we get rich. With turnips. Just like in real life. Wait. Has anyone in real life gotten rich via turnips? Probably, maybe at some point. I don't know. So this is my second, big buy today. Like, basically a full inventory worth of money is what I'm counting. So this is the second, yeah, full inventory of money I've spent. So we still need to do at least 2 more. And then we'll see how I'm feeling, we'll see what time it is, and decide then if we want to continue or not. Oh, I just had a terrifying thought. What if we got a good turnip price in Trantor tomorrow? Now, if you weren't here earlier in the stream, you might be like, why is that a terrifying thought? Because tomorrow there is a sale at Nook's at 5 o'clock, so 5 o'clock to 6 o'clock, which means Nook's will be closed for an hour before and an hour after, so Nook's will be closed from 4 to 5, and then from 6 to 7. Which means... gonna have trouble... Or, yeah, I'm not gonna have trouble with selling all the turnips before it closes. To get ready for the sale, and then... I mean, we can sell... During the sale, we can sell as well. Just have to sell on the second floor to Timmy and Tommy. You can't sell to Tom Nook himself during a special sale. He won't, like, buy anything from you, but Timmy and Tommy still will. Personally, I think Tom Nook does the special sales so he can just relax. All he has to do is hand out balloons. Okay. So what acre is this? This is C5. Just marking down all the acres that I have turnips on the ground in, so that when it is time to sell them, I don't go, like, missing any accidentally. Okay. Let's grab the rest of our... or grab another chunk of money. Not the rest of our money. Like, by the end of this, we're still gonna have, like... What? No. Over 1 full acre. Okay. 1 full acre, and then at least 1, probably still close to full acre. Maybe even still 2 full acres, because... We'll see, we'll see. Because Yeah, because this acre's still full of money, this acre's still full of money. Okay. Eventually, we'll get, I mean, although if we end up selling the turnips here in Praetoris, during the week, we're going to end up filling up a large chunk of the ground with money again, so we'll see how it goes. We will see how it goes. Just gotta take it one step at a time until eventually we've got all our money on hand, paid off all our debts and with all our characters, and have just massive amounts of money in my main account. And eventually maybe even start filling up other characters' accounts as well. If, like, I do fill up Rick's account, then there's no reason... Oh, here's Joan, right here in B2. Okay. Let's get started then. That was a nice, quick and easy find. Okay. Now I'm just gonna do, before I talk to her, I'm gonna clear out, like, kind of the... Not necessarily this edge. I can see where this edge is because of the money, but I just want to clear out the other edge so I don't accidentally, like, push past the edge. Okay. When it's time to start dropping the turnips on the ground. Yeah. Don't know that I need to be doing all of this, but once I decide on something, I go into it all out, because that's just who I am as a person. I mean, like I said, I don't really need to be doing this edge because I can see it because of the money, but whatever. As I just said, once I get into something, I just go all out, so here we are going all out. Okay. And again, Joan. So this is our third time, and it's not even 11 yet. So yeah, I might actually go even further today on how much we buy. And yeah. Like I said, it's at least 4 full inventories worth of money that we spend each Sunday is the plan, but even more is even better. As far as, like, then the amount that we can get back. The main downside being that, yeah, it just takes longer. And I know this isn't necessarily the most engaging content, as, you know, it's just me trying to talk about whatever random thing comes to mind while just buying turnips over and over again. But yeah. So I still might do just the standard, like, 4 full inventories worth that I buy, of money that I spend on turnips, just so that it's not too, doesn't get to be too much today. Okay. I am kind of hoping that we do get the price spike here in Praetoris first, though, this week, just so that I don't have to be doing the content back and forth to bring all these turnips back to Trantor. Even though that means that, yeah, we are gonna be back to having just, like, ton of money to just sit around here. Let's go toss this over here. There we go. Okay, Joan, let's keep at it. Yeah. Okay. Another 100. Don't worry, Joan, just keep them coming. As long as you've got the turnips, I've got the money. At least for a little while. Imagine if, like... Imagine if there wasn't, like, the 12 o'clock... Joan wasn't here just till 12 o'clock. Like, imagine if Joan was actually here, like, all... Oh, fuck. Oh, well. If Joan was actually here all Sunday, imagine how much I could actually buy. The thing to get me to actually drop an F-bomb isn't like when I'm playing like any kind of difficult game like, you know, Ninja Gaiden or Castlevania or anything like, you know, difficult. It's when I actually buy 10 turnips instead of 100. Ain't that just the funniest thing? Okay. Okay. But, you know, just keep at it. Oh, bag is full. See, we don't want to be buying in the smaller amounts because what happens then is that's, you know, extra space being taken up by less turnips. So when you're buying this many turnips, you want to like be maximizing your space, so. Unless you want to be buying the largest size. And I've been doing so good, like, you know, did two acres already. This is my third go, and only now did I actually mess up and select the wrong amount. Okay. Okay. Oh, Freya. Why is Freya sad? Don't be sad, Freya. Oh. Okay. Turnips for miles. Imagine if you had enough time, you could fill, like, every spot in town with turnips. And imagine how much money you would get from that. It would be ridiculous, is what it would be. Okay, looks like Freya's feeling a bit better now. That's always good. Okay. Yes, more. All of them. I want to buy all the turnips. Can I just, like, you know, connect you to my bank account and just be like, yeah, all the turnips this money can buy me? Also, interesting thing, if somebody were to move a... Because this is, like, any spot with, like, a sign, other than, like, the sign over by the dock, and maybe there's one or two other similar signs. The other sign is, like, where a potential spot where a house can go. If a house were to move in right now, these 3 turnips would go to the Lost and Found. Turnips don't actually go bad when they're in the Lost and Found, interestingly enough. Even... So, if you leave turnips in the Lost and Found, you can keep them until such times you get a good price, and just, you know, sell them then. And no worry about them going bad. The only worry is if something were to happen to cause the Lost and Found to fill up, you could just end up losing them, right? Because the Lost and Found fills up, then anything new, like, has to overwrite, I think, the thing that's been there the longest or whatever, so. But the only really way for Lost and Found to fill up is to not take stuff out of it, pretty much. Because normally it's just like one thing shows up like at random every few days, right? Or if like a house or an igloo, I guess I'll think igloos in the winter, and campers in the summer can also show up like where those signs are. And if there's something around a sign when something shows up, that'll go to Lost and Found. Or I guess if there's something in front of the train station where the statues go, if a statue gets made. But that's just one thing, whereas around a sign you can have potentially up to 9 things disappear. But as long as you keep on top of getting Lost and Found stuff, even that wouldn't be an issue, because just like 9 things is not going to fill it up. It would take... I mean, I guess you can have it if you have somebody move in and an igloo set up in the winter. That would be 18, and I think there's 20, so yeah, if you had like more than... I guess it depends on how many turnips you have in the Lost and Found. But yeah. Definitely limit it, though, if you're going with that. Yeah. Any of y'all ever have questions about Animal Crossing, GameCube Animal Crossing, feel free to ask me. Depending on what it is, I might not know the answer. Like, if it's not something relevant to the way I play Animal Crossing, I won't necessarily know it. But no harm in asking, at the very least. Okay. Is that the last of the money, or do I still have more bags there? That's right here where I dropped them, so no. This is my last of my money on me at the moment. Okay. Yes, 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 please. I'd like some more and more and more. All of them, please. Post haste. We got money to make. The nice thing also with the fact that I'm just using like my money on the ground here in this town is I didn't have to withdraw any from my account. So it doesn't even feel like my money went... Even though my money did still go down, because this is still my money here on the ground, because it's not money that I know, like, I've done the math to figure out exactly how much money I have here on the ground. It doesn't really feel like my money's actually gone down. Because, like, when I think about my money, I think of, like, how much I have in my account, right? And that's not affected. It's in fact, it'll go up because, you know, I'm not going to be spending all this money here on Jones, so I'm bringing some of it back with me today. Okay. Oh, and I just realized what I forgot to do earlier, which I can do later. I have a wallpaper in Jake's Gyroid to pick up yet. Okay. please. It's kind of annoying that with like the turnips when they're on the ground, you can't actually see the difference between like a group of 10, a group of 100, and a group of 50. Like in your inventory, they look different, but on the ground, they're just, you know, it just looks like a single turnip regardless of the size of the group. Size of the stack. Okay. Oh, and now Tangy's angry for some reason. She's just like, why are all these turnips in my backyard? Who is responsible for this atrocity? Okay. Oh, I'm out of money. Okay. Well. Just momentarily. Well. Let's get rid of that weed. Oh wow, I'm down to only 89 bells. Rare that I drop. Well, I guess it's rare that I drop that low, but I guess normally when I come to Pretoris right now, I'm at 0, but by design, but you know. Okay, so this is B2. So that's 3 acres that we have turnips in. Yeah, might as well actually just leave that up because we're not going to be using the percentage numbers until we're done this anyway, so. Let's just go grab some more money. Doo-doo. Oh. There we go. Another full inventory's worth of money. So, yeah, so we're not even finishing off this acre. Let alone starting on the full 2 acres. Well, I say full 2 acres, but this is actually missing a bag of money right here. That's been bugging me, so I'm gonna go fix that right now. So I fix that right now, just because that's been bugging me for a while, and I've just been, you know, not saying or doing anything, but I'm like, God, no, we're fixing that hole. Because gosh darn it, I don't know. It's my game, I can play it how I want to. If a little thing like that bothers me, I don't have to, I can just fix it. Okay. Then let's go find Joan again. And do... I think it might be the last turnips we buy from her. I mean, yes, we would have enough time to do more, but at the same time, I don't know if I want to keep at it for too long. But we'll see. See how I'm feeling after I do this next oh, right here. Ooh, this is gonna be tricky one. Limited space. Or, wait. Yeah, this is not with the... Okay, well, we'll see how much we can even fit in here. See how it goes. We'll drop the money over here. Okay. Definitely have to be extra careful. Also, just on that note, I'm going to quickly deactivate and reactivate that way. Sometimes I find, like, and the reason, like, I often say, oh, I think the audio's a little off, is the big time I really notice that is in the menus, and that kind of sometimes causes me to throw off, like, my, you know, going to the right selection and stuff or whatever. I didn't even notice it being off there. I'm just like, you know what, I'm being extra cautious that we don't accidentally grab the wrong size. Hearing some sounds coming from upstairs, or possibly outside. Don't know what that is. Wow. No idea. Oh. Yeah, of course you would be in, like, super thin acre like this. Well, not the acre itself super thin, but, like, just this part of the acre super thin because of the river. But, you know, that's fine. We got this. We got this. Okay. More, more, more. By all the turnips I adore. And that is why we'll get richer and richer and sigh. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Just trying to be careful not to accidentally leave the acre. Hey Todd, welcome in. How's it going? How are you doing? Okay. More turnips, please, Joan. Hopefully we have enough room for all of them. Okay. We should, though. We should. I'm just thinking of, like, how much we have in the other acres that we bought them in. And it should be fine. So, what are you up to today, Todd? How goes the speed running? Any news on the Me Channel speedrun thing? Okay. 10,700 bells. Seeing that number quite a lot here, unsurprisingly, since already bought 3 full inventories worth of money, worth of turnips. Forgot it's Sunday, haven't bought your turnips yet. Oh no, Vix. I don't know what, I don't know what time zone you're in, but you still have time. Hopefully you're able to get some. Didn't get approved because it's not a real game. Okay. Understandable. Understandable. But, you know. Yeah. Is what it is. Learn a new wooded route that saves a minute. I'm not sure. I don't think you've mentioned that to me. But you might have, and I just forgot. My memory is terrible, so that's entirely possible. That's cool. Forgot how little the storage space is in this version. Yeah. Thank you for the follow, that's very much appreciated. But yeah, the storage space in this game is definitely very limited. Thus why... This is my secondary town, not my main town. And such. And I have 2 acres where the ground is completely covered in bags of money. Just because of the limited inventory space, and because I, like, sold turnips here a couple of weeks ago and have yet to bring all my money back. But today, you know, I'm putting a lot of that money back into turnips, so it works out quite nicely. Yeah. Just getting all turnips we can, because we need... Well, I mean, we spend the money on the turnips to get the more money and get richer and richer. And thank you for that host, Todd. Very much appreciated. How are we at right now? 11:08. Okay. But I make do with the inventory I have. It's not ideal, but it is what it is. That's probably the biggest thing that I'm looking forward to when I eventually get up to New Horizons, is actually having, you know, an inventory that isn't just tiny. That bag is full. Want to do a run in Super Mario Odyssey, but you don't feel like streaming right now. Could just do a run offline and just record it, like do a local recording in case you actually get a good time. I don't know. New Horizons storage is huge. Only have New Leaf, but it's decent sometimes. Okay, it's good to know that New Leaf itself is decent. Because I've only played this one. I haven't played any of the other, at least none of the other main ones. I've played Pocket Camp as well, but I haven't played any of the main ones other than this one. So I knew New Horizons had a really good big inventory because of the fact that, you know, I've watched other streamers playing it. I watched a few streamers playing New Leaf, but not too often. Thus, I don't really remember the size of that inventory. Your setup is interesting. Oh. Okay. Stream on a MacBook. Okay. I used to stream on an iMac. Until I got my PC that I currently have. Amount of designs you can store in New Horizons you cannot. There's only like 10 in New Leaf. Not sure. Oh, I don't know. Honestly, I'm not even 100% sure on how many designs you can store in this game. I think it's 8 or 10. But I never really do anything with the designs. You boot camp though? Okay, okay. I'm working on like 100% of the game, like, you know, full catalog, museum, all that, a few other things. But like the actual design aspect of it isn't really the part of Animal Crossing that appeals to me. The part that appeals to me is the collecting everything part of it. I like collecting things. I mean, it's not even a storage thing, because the designs in this game are not complicated. They don't really take up a lot of storage space. Like, it's very much, the amount of designs you can store is very much design, like, choice, not a limitation. Although, N64 version might have been a limitation, and this is just essentially an expanded port of that. So, it might have been an actual limitation on there, but here on the GameCube, it wouldn't be a limitation. It would be a choice to keep it that way. One, two, okay, yeah, so 8 design slots in here. What's that sound coming from? I don't know if you can even hear it. Oh, what with the iQue release for the iQue player in 2003? What do you mean? Because that would be like the same as presumably the N64 version. It's the IRS. What's the IRS? Sound I was hearing? Doubt it. Doubt the IRS would be coming to Canada for any reason. Yeah, I know the game was released on the IQ player. I'm just saying that that would be the N64 version. This isn't the N64 version, so I'm just not sure how that's relevant. Okay. The taxes. I'm not American, though, so I don't pay American taxes. I'm Canadian. I pay Canadian taxes. Okay. And yeah, we don't have the IRS. We have the CRA, Canada Revenue Agency. Okay. Okay. Literally indebted Tom. Nah, I am not in debt. I have... In this game I have almost 40 million bells in my savings account. And then, one second. Also, let me just quickly mark down. This is another acre that I have turnips in. C2. And then I have all of this just lying on the ground. That acre's full. This acre's full. And then this acre has a few left. Because this is my secondary town, like I was mentioning earlier, and I've yet to bring all this money back to the main town. Okay, do I want to buy more from Joan yet? What time are we at? 11:17. Not really. We spent a little over 2 million bells on turnips already. I think that's good for today. So, let's go back to my general percentage list. Let's pick up my raffle tickets. I mean, that's how you get the big money. You gotta spend a lot on turnips. Because I want to eventually max out the amount of money in my savings, which means, you know, spending a lot on turnips and then selling them for a lot. Having two towns definitely helps with that, as it means each Sunday I can check which town has Joan selling for less, and then during the week I can check both towns until I get a price spike. And if I get a price spike in both on the same day, then go with the town that has higher price. 3 more bags. Okay. And I think we're done here. Let's go head back to my main town. Yeah. So you need to eventually get 999,999,999 bells in my savings account so that I can get the post office model. In fact, that's my secondary town. What about it? That's why there's weeds everywhere. It's also why there's money everywhere, because like I said, the money's there because I sold turnips in this town, and I have limited inventory, so I just leave it on the ground. My main town actually looks nice. My main town, I can just store my money right away in the account.
Okay. Technically I have a third town, but I can't currently access it. Because after I lost my old main town to memory card corruption, I moved one of my other towns to, because I have, like, after that, I got the homebrew set up on my Wii, so I could then back up this town, but also, so I could back up towns in the future, but also I moved one of my other towns to my Wii, so I could, like, just in Wii memory, so that I could use this memory card for my main town here. And then that town is just sitting on my Wii, but I need to put it on an actual GameCube memory card to access it. That would be Meltork 4. So yeah, this is my main town. Also, who moved from that trip? Okay, would Ava move in, but who moved out? Memory card corruption, yeah. That's why now I'm glad I have the ability to back up my saves to the Wii. Oh, what's her name moved out? She was living in this acre. I know who it is. I'm just blanking on her name. Starts with the letter B. Get V on your Wii homebrew, but it keeps saying fat in it boot.elf not found. Not sure what you're doing wrong. Sorry, not quite sure. Bangle, that's her name. She is a tiger. Make a deposit. Just put that in there for now. Just get my money down to a more reasonable amount. Okay. And then, let's go drop off these raffle tickets. This one still needs some. Okay, that one's full. Drop actually this partial one here so I don't accidentally put that away. I only want to put away the complete sets. Each of these back here, except for this one, has 3 sets of raffle tickets. This one just has the 2 so far, but got plenty of raffle tickets, and still another chunk of days until we actually need to use, until we can get them before the end of the month. Okay, that there, that there, that there. There we go, back to actually, like, proper inventory layout. One less stack of paper, but I'll grab that yet. We have a new villager, so let's go say hello. Yeah, that was over here. Hello, hello. You're Ava. Yep. So let us write a letter welcoming her to town. That's a lot of raffle tickets. I mean, you want to win big. You gotta make sure you're ready to play. Yeah. Every day I play, I buy everything. Or pretty much every day I play, I buy everything I can at both of my nooks. Occasionally, I won't buy. Like yesterday, I didn't go to Pretoris, so I didn't buy anything in Pretoris, my secondary town there. But generally, I buy everything I can from both nooks that gives raffle tickets. That way I can, make sure to get stuff. Best letters to get stuff in this game is something like A.A.A. Interesting. Interesting. I'm just sending those Welcome to Trantor letters just so that I get a letter back from them, because I keep a letter from every villager that I have just as a, like, I don't know, proof of, hey, I've had them here in this village, right? Oh, right, that's what I need to do yet. And thank you for the follow, very much appreciated. What are we checking here? The gyroid here should have a wallpaper that I need. I believe the blue tarp. Because, you know. Tropical Vista I don't need. The blue tarp I need. Got it. Progress. Okay. So how many more Wendell wallpapers do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So in theory, we could get all the wallpapers I still need from Wendell in 2 more visits. In practice, probably like 50 billion more visits, but, you know, just how it goes. Okay, what am I doing now? Go back to the percentage list, and let's talk to Nook and update my percentages. Furniture is still 443. Didn't get anything new furniture-wise today. Wallpaper, though, is 58. That went up. So what percent is that at? Calculator. 58 divided by 67 equals 87%. Awesome. Carpet should be unchanged at 63. Clothing at 164. Items at 43. Stationery at 61. Gyroids all 127. Fossils all 25. Music 13. Yes, awesome. Good idea to do the percentages. Yep. It's a way of me like giving me a good idea of like where I'm at with everything. I have, you know, everything I do down to a science. Octopus paper, sunset paper. Okay, let's grab another stack of paper. Lattice. Parchment. Ooh, parchment currently is what I'm looking like I'll be getting next. But let's see what these two are. Ranch. And, tile. Yeah, let's get out of the parchment. Speedruns 100% of this game look horrifying, just entering like 1,000 codes. Yeah. This is most certainly not a speedrun. So I also have, like, some, additional restrictions that I have on myself. Like, I'm not using codes other than the stuff that you can only get with codes. And I'm not using time travel at all. And yeah. Which means it's like a, you know, year-long quest. An at least year-long quest, I should say. Technically, it's probably longer, but it's obviously it's a minimum of a year, just so you can, you know, get through all the holidays. Although I started this in January, and I've already missed some holidays, so as of right now, holidays. We are playing at least till the sports fair next March. So, because I did miss that this year. So we're playing at least till next March. As of right now. And that's just to get for all the holidays. Obviously, you know, there's a lot of other stuff that, depending on how the luck goes, you know, could take even longer. Wait, what am I doing? I'm not mailing any mail. You're anti-time travel. I have no problem with other people time traveling, it's just not how I want to play. You know. And if I were to ever speedrun this game, like, once I have 100% of this game, like, my way, I may eventually actually speedrun it, then obviously you have to use time travel. Call yourself Cartman in your first town ever back when you were, like, 11? Okay, cool, cool. I've always used the name, pretty much used the name Rick for my main character in games. But, you know, and if I have multiple characters, like here I have Rick, Samantha, Jake, and Slicer. In my town of Pretoris, I have James, Jonathan, and Carl. I haven't created a fourth character there yet. And yeah, don't mind what others do, it just kind of become a joke to pretend. I think it's the worst thing ever in some friends' dreams. Ah, yeah. I mean, yeah, like, it's one of the... ribbing friends about stuff is definitely, like, its own thing. That's all good. Kenny, Cartman, Kyle, and Stan. I'm assuming, South Park references then. I was already guessing that with Cartman, but with Kenny. I don't know Kyle's side. I've never actually watched South Park. So, but I do know Cartman is the main character, and I know the "you killed Kenny" meme. Okay. That you did. No, Eric Barkman is my actual real name. I've definitely had people think it's a South Park reference, but no, it's just my name. Yeah. Any types of fandoms? I mean, I'm a fan of a lot of things. Not sure how much I'm actively in fandoms, though, as that, like, you know, implies interacting with other people and such, to a certain extent. But yeah. No worries. I've also had people... Some people think my name was a reference to another character from something else. I'm blanking on what it was, though. But yeah. But we are ending stream here anyway. We're gonna go find somebody to raid, though. So stick around for that, if you all want to join me. And see who is live. Let's see here. Oh. Let's see who's live and who we want to go and raid. Okay. So. Could raid somebody playing Ocarina of Time. Looks like a randomizer. Could raid... somebody playing Jackbox Party Packs. Not. Could raid somebody playing Animal Crossing New Horizons. So, gonna be one of those games. Let me know in chat if you have a preference between any of those games I just mentioned. Otherwise, I'll decide myself who we're going to go and raid. And yeah. And I will be back later today, though, with a second stream at 4 p.m. Central Daylight Time. So right now it's 11:35 Central Daylight Time. So in just under 4.5 hours, with a Sub Request Sunday stream, playing some Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. My weekday streams will all be 3 p.m., starting with Animal Crossing, then something else after. So Monday, Animal Crossing, then Mario Kart Wii. Tuesday's just Animal Crossing. Wednesday's Animal Crossing, followed by Star Wars Rogue Squadron 3. Thursday's Animal Crossing, followed by Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Friday's Animal Crossing, followed by Lego The Hobbit. And then next Saturday, 4 p.m. with the Star Wars Tabletop RPG I run, and Animal Crossing afterwards. And then next Sunday, more Animal Crossing at 9 a.m. Hey, Fruit Ninja. Yeah, Wind Waker later today. Thanks to you. And yeah, Mario Kart Wii I'm playing tomorrow. Been wanting to play it for a while, but it was a little while ago where I went in, like, because I have it here, right? And I had opened up the box, and the game wasn't in it, which it now is. But I was like, what happened to my copy of the game? And eventually I remembered, like, over a year ago, my roommate had one time taken with him to go to his parents' place, like, I think on the holidays or something. Put it back after. And then had left it there, and then he kept forgetting to bring it back. But I have it back now, so be playing some Mario Kart Wii tomorrow. But anyway, since nobody seems to have a preference for who we raid, I think we're going to, let's just see here. We're going to raid somebody we don't get a raid very often. And in fact, lately I don't even get to watch very often. I did actually stop by her stream briefly before my stream, but it's Snooze. Awesome streamer. Another member of the Plant Army and a friend of mine. So we're going to go raid her. She's currently doing Jackbox Party Pack. So if y'all want to join in on the raid, you can copy and paste that raid message, join on the raid. Yeah, thanks everyone for coming out. Those who chatted, those who just lurked, those who followed, those who hosted or auto-hosted. You're all wonderful people. Thank you for hanging out. It's been a blast, and I will see you all later. Let me just make sure I've copied the raid message, and bye.